Hey ladies and gentlemen, from the title that you just read, I assume you're back at my channel because you're like, hey man, they're still doing that? Yeah man, it seems to be kind of interesting. I mean, the temperature is changing in Spain, it's getting a little cold already, summer is over, but the news is kind of on fire for sex offender suspect claims transgender harassment in Wispa case. So you remember that, right? The guy that just went into the bathroom with his pee-pee out in the woman's bathroom, but he was a man in his brain, but he was a real man in his body. So you understand what I'm trying to say. I kind of mess it up, but actually it's just a transgender woman. So he went into the bathroom and everybody was like, whoa, you're kind of exposing yourself. You know, it's kind of weird. And everybody was saying like, well, that's going to happen when you have bathrooms shared with man and woman, right? So it's going to be interesting and exciting. Of course, it's going to happen. But
his penis is hanging out.
We were saying maybe he might be actually a person that is taking advantage of that. Right? In June, a group of women complained that a person who identified as a female exposed their woohoo at the Wispa in Los Angeles. The incident led to a month of sometimes violent protests, with media outlets declaring it an example of bias against the transgender, or even that it didn't happen. No man, it would never happen. No intelligent man that want to see naked woman would never use this legal tactic that you protect the man dressed like a woman, assuming he is a woman, against woman. You know? But Monday, charges of indecent exposure were discreetly filed because they will find you. Because you might be homophobic or transphobic. Imagine you have a complaint and you have to do it like a ninja. That's the society that we live in. Against a serial sex offender for the Wispa incident following an investigation by the Los Angeles Police Department. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen now? Sources with knowledge of the case but not authorized to speak publicly say 4 women and a minor girl came forward to allege that Darren H. Maragher was a partial erect in the women's section of a Wispa. Okay, so from all the ladies that seems to be on the left, and they're like, yeah, but it's just a pee-pee, you right? I'm not afraid, it's just normal, bada beam, bada boom. Look man, you might feel comfortable, and a lot of people keep posting stuff, it's normal, it's okay. But if a supposedly transgender man that is not supposedly attracted to women is walking immediately there with a gangster erect Papa Smurf, dude, it would surprise me in this age that you can say the wrong thing, everybody's gonna call you a creep. You're really gonna be that inclusive to a transgender woman that you might not feel attracted to, but he walks around you with an erected Papa Smurf? Come on, man. I want to be open, but not open, you know? Besides being a suspect in the case, Maragher is facing multiple felony charges of indecent exposure over a separate incident in Los Angeles. Not even in the same building. In a separate, so he seems to be doing this like a normal thing, and a lot of people have been complaining about it. Maragher, I keep butchering that, who spoke exclusively to the Post, denies the allegation and says that she is actually the victim of transphobic harassment. Okay, you do you. The Wispa came under fire in June after letting a person who identified as a female walk around with male genitalia. On June 23, several women confronted staff at the Wispa in Los Angeles, Koreatown over accusation that the person exposed a male genitalia in the woman's section. Video of the interaction was posted the following day on Instagram by a woman using the name Cubana Angel. I kind of like that. It's okay for a man to go to a woman's section, have his wee-wee out around other women, young little girls underage in a spa. She asked the staff, she's a man, it's a man's world. As I was walking, I noticed something that was really disturbing, something that caused me to feel that I was transported into a man's locker room. Yeah, so just like some weird PTSD effect, right, for a woman. But hey, I guess her feelings are not as important as a trans person, right? That is the thing. I mean, I'm not saying that your feelings are not important, but the idea, what I have experienced, you can devalue it by the person that you are. She said some girls were uncomfortable and began putting their robes back on. She complained to staff where the video was recorded, but they legally could not do anything because of California law. We as women have the right to be safe in public spaces, and they are being violated by men. Ooh, she made it clear. Direct. The LAPD so far has confirmed few details about the Wispa incident because they don't even care. Inquiries sent to the department were responded with statements saying the investigation is ongoing. Yeah, ongoing. They don't want to actually help. And this is the dude? This is Maragar Darren? This is the transgender woman? I mean, it's a bad picture of him. Maybe with some makeup, it might look more feminine or more attractive, I would assume. But I would never want a person with this face, maybe trying to chill in a spa without makeup, be around my freaking daughter with a maybe enlarged wee-wee pee. You get what I'm trying to say? You're just kind of sensitive these days. And my daughter has to feel comfortable. And if she doesn't, she's homophobic, depending on the age, underage. Then this week, a warrant was issued in Los Angeles County for the arrest of 52-year-old Darren Margaret of Riverside, California, based on 5 felony counts of indecent exposure in connection with Wispa incidents. So it's only there. As of the publication, Margaret has not been arrested. Everything about the Wispa was a bunch of garbage lies, Margaret said in an interview. She says she's legally a female in California and was in a jacuzzi in the women's section when she was accosted by Cubana Angel. She never saw me naked. Well, maybe it periscoped up like a submarine, man. I don't know. I was underwater with water all the way up to my chest. It has to be a very big pee-pee. Margaret denies even being erect or around children at the spa. Okay. She says she's actually the victim of sexual harassment by transphobic women at the Wispa. Law enforcement also revealed that Margaret is a Tier 1 registered sex offender with 2 prior convicts of indecent exposure stemming from incidents in 2002 and 2003 in California. She declined the comments on the conviction, of course, in the past, but now it's normal. Now she can do it legally. Yeah, for transgender gangs, the people. So, there's a lot of them here in Spain. You can actually have a lot of fun with them. Not gonna lie. And it has to be funky. They know I'm a Christian, but it's a very healthy relationship because this is my Christianity and this is her or his transgender, and we just joke about it because it's between us. You can have fun, but it's between us and I know the person. Right? They know the bar. And if I don't know the person, they see where I'm coming from. They laugh about it. They tease me back. And it's chill. We're clear what we want. And that's it. And they respect me. Oh, I see that you're a good father. Yeah. Hey, you look good, man. I thought you were a real woman. What you said? Oh, my bad. I'm not used to that. Right? But it's different with kids. I can understand certain women can have issue if they have had a grape situation. But give some woman a little more space. Right? And that's all I'm asking. I'm not going to the spa. But I'm just saying that even if you're the right person that goes to a spa and everything is okay, as a man, I always have to be careful how I touch or talk to a woman, right? Because I might look like a man that is the one that rapes, right? So same for transgender women. It's not gonna change. And the idea that you assume a law protects you so you're free to do whatever you want, I think you're gonna have a bad time. And why did he want to talk about the previous conviction? That's kind of fishy. Why did I do? I don't know. I don't know. In 2008, she was convicted for failing to register as a sex offender. Ay, ay, ay. A law passed by California Democrats that went into effect this year replaced the state-line lifetime registration requirement to teach. Wait, what? They don't have to register? Why not? California, why? No wonder they all go there now. Woohoo! The law allows low-treat sex offenders to petition to be removed from the list. However, Maruga is not eligible due to ongoing criminal charges. She also has a long criminal history in California that includes nearly a dozen felony convictions for crime ranging from sex offense to burglary and escape. Nah. In addition to America's new felony charge for indecent exposure, she is also facing 6 felony counts of indecent exposure over separate locker room incident in December 2018. Los Angeles County prosecutors accused Margaret of indecent exposure to women and children in changing rooms area at a swimming pool in West Hollywood Park. He's doing it everywhere. Margaret claims to identify as a woman. She has access to women's locker rooms and shower, reads an internal flyer by the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department that was sent by law enforcement department in Southern California in late 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry I butchered this. She pleaded not guilty to all 6 counts, and her next court date for indecent is on September the 8th. Margaret told law enforcement that she's transient, but bail was set to $150,000 in early 2019, which was paid. Oh, somebody with some good money is covering her ass. Margaret says her open cases involving accusation of indecent exposure show a pattern of abuse from the state society that punishes transgender people. You allow trans people to go in there, women's ratio, and then the people simply claim indecent exposure and you're arrested, she says. Well, that's a good point. I get their point. I can sympathize with that. Even if it's kind of weird, there is no identification. You can just walk with your part. I find it weird. But hey man, who am I to judge in that way? If you jump quickly in the pool and you cover and there's like a bunch of bubble stuff, I'm okay with that. I don't see the problem. But there should be at least a kids section. And even if you feel comfortable that you're allowed to be there, I don't think you can force people to be, you know what, I feel comfortable next to a man that's trying to look more like a woman from their perspective. You might feel what you have to feel. And some of these transgender people look very gangster, strong, manly. And sadly, it is what it is. So if you expect a person that looks at you naked with all your makeup and presume, hey, that's a real woman, that's weird. That's like, I don't know, make me drink Coca-Cola and say, hey man, that's orange juice. That's not gonna work, people. Marge said she's speaking to progressive California lawmakers like the state senator Scott Wiener, really? His name is like that? In the hope that they change the state law to better protect trans people. If I go into an area where you're expected to be nude, there has to be an indecent exposure exemption, she says. Marriger says she may file complaints or lawsuit for the discrimination. She says she has been made to suffer by law enforcement and women in WISPA. So what do I think? My thoughts? I feel bad for her. Honestly, if you want to be free, be free. But sadly, it's hard to be free when there's kids. No? I can be a Christian. I can be a Christian everywhere, right? I can do whatever I want. That's me. So if you are transgender, by my standpoint, and you go to the place and people see you try to be a little uncomfortable so they don't see the part, but because you just want to chill and feel like a woman, I think most people can take it in consideration. And when you get out, you can just cover yourself. I don't think that's a problem. By the way, I think also she went with other friends, other girlfriends. So I think you could have done something to make it look chill. And people might know you, be more comfortable because he visited the place a lot. So why not? It could be chill. But if you're not going to bother with that because you're going to say, this is my right. Hey man, that's you. But what's more surprising, the fact that you have so many things in your past that you don't even want to address, and you're surprised people are like, I don't know. I think it makes you look very, very, very bad. Anyway, let me know if what you guys think about the whole situation. It's kind of messed up. It's kind of interesting. But whoo! I thought it was just a man having fun chill. No, you have been doing this for some time. Anyway, let me know. Peace, pam, boom, subscribe and everything. Bye.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam turloqueta verdeta welcome. Dem vida mi a tu iniciativa, padrei ku indica e também que sum sativa. Te ainda no que acepta ku eta medicina pop di nang di eta causa rebeldia. Cooking, ainda saki mi kemen.